Hey, welcome to another exciting lesson on our YouTube channel. Today we're going to be working up in this area. Come up this way and let's have a look what we're going to be doing. We've just got everything out in front of us that you're going to need for this lesson. This lesson is about macro invertebrates. A school contacted me looking for some stuff to do with the life cycle, so this fits in really well with that. Now, macro invertebrates, think about that word. The word micro, what might you need to see something that's micro? Of course, a microscope. So macro is actually things that you can see with your eyes. Invertebrate, think about your back. Invertebrate, no backbone. So we're looking for animals today that have no backbone, but you can see them with your eye. Now these are a really good indicator of the health of a water system. So this is something you can do if you've got a water system at your home, if you've got a dam, with your parents' supervision. This is a lesson that you could go out and do with your parents. Just having a look here, we're going to take a sample out of our dam here. This dam's man-made. It's the only water stand on North Keppel. Now thinking about our dam here, and if we come up this way, so thinking about this dam now, I'd like you to come up with a hypothesis. Now a hypothesis is basically an educated guess. Come up with a hypothesis. What do you think the health of this dam is going to be? Okay, now looking at the dam, thinking about your hypothesis, looking at this dam, do you see a factory up above? Do you see Danielle Dog Lover taking a dog for a walk? Do you see Gertie Green Thumb spraying her roses with insecticides or pesticides? So try to think about that when you come up with a hypothesis for the health of this dam. Of course, there are no factories up there, but what you do see are trees. Now trees are vitally important to the health of this ecosystem. Trees help to filter all that silt and soil coming down off that country there. So they act as a filter. This dam is currently at 100%. After all this rain that we've had, this is the fullest it's been all year, which is really great. So it's going to be really interesting to get in here, do a little bit of a sample, and see what sort of macro invertebrates we can find. Hey, so I just want to go over some of the equipment that you need if you want to do this lesson at home. First off, you're going to need, we just use one of these little pasta strainers, I guess you call them, that you get in the kitchen. Make sure you ask Mum before you go taking her good pasta strainer out of the cupboard, and a bucket. This will be what we'll use to collect the sample. Now when we collect the sample, the best thing to do is get down, probably no deeper than knee deep, 1, 2, 3, and then we put it in here. It's best to have this filled with some clean water first. Some clean water, about that much, clean fresh water. 1, 2, 3, tip it into here. Then what we'll do is we'll come up, bring it back up to the table. Now, on the table you can see here we've got some ice cube trays. We've got some spoons. This is a pipette, a magnifying glass to help us see. We've got the data sheet and our dichotomous keys that we're going to work through to do this. So what we'll do is we'll head over, we'll collect some sample using this. We'll come back here and pour the sample into this tray. A nice white tray, shallow tray. It allows you to see all the macro invertebrates in here. Then what we're going to do is we're going to use some spoons and we're going to collect the macro invertebrates and put each one into a single ice cube tray. It's good to have fresh water in these as well. So if you've got your water bottle, a little bit of fresh water in each of these, separate your macro invertebrates into each ice cube. Then what you need to do, using these sheets, the dichotomous keys, work through identifying what macro invertebrates you have in here and then filling out a tally sheet to collect some data. Let's get into it. So I know this dam's pretty clear here. So what I'm going to do is just get some fresh water in my bucket. So I've got it there. Then coming around this area in through here, 1, 2, 3. And we've got quite a good sample there. Moving around my dam wall here, I can see a lot of reeds. This is where a lot of these creatures like to hang out. This is really good habitat. So I'll get in amongst there. 1, 2, 3. Bit of slime in there, that's okay. That's where they all like to hide. That's part of their habitat. Get in here. 2, 3. A bit more slime. We'll sort through all this, so don't be stressed that you get a little bit of slime in your sample. And I'll slowly move around the edge of the dam wall here. Hey, I'm going to take this sample up now and have a look. You can do it for there's no real huge time limit, just as long as you can see you're getting a good bit of sample through there, sampling all the different areas around the edge of the dam. There's no need to go out deep. You don't need to go deep. I'm no deeper than knee deep. In around this, the riparian zones here. Hey, so what I like to do is just pour that out through this strainer. Just strain out some of that stuff there. I can see I've got quite a good sample there. There's quite a few macro invertebrates there that we can see swimming around. So we've got our sample here. I just want to go through sorting through the sample. What you really should do, let your water clear. Now you've really got to look really closely, and this is where the students and children, they really love this in the capturing of these macro invertebrates. So if you have a look in through this tub here, if I just move away these leaves, check under leaves, check all through there, you can see that larvae there, this one through here, that one there. We've already got one of those in our set. Oh no, I might put him in. We don't have one of those. I'll put him in. You can see working through our sample here what we're going to try find. This interesting little bug here now. See how he's gone into the slime? You really got to keep an eye out for... Oh, where's he gone now? He's very quick, this one. There we go. And we'll put him over in there. Put the macro invertebrate in there. Oh, look at that one hiding under there. So you can see here, good sample. Make sure you keep a good eye on it, have a really good look. The really interesting one that we've been looking for is within a stick. Now you might see a stick and you'll see a little insect, a little macro invertebrate, sorry, come out the end of that stick. That's really an important one that we're looking for.